Hello, hockey fans. This is Inside the WCHA NCAA Tournament Edition. I'm Ryan Phelps. There were 16 teams heading into the weekend on the road to the Frozen Four. 3 of them were from the WCHA. We'll start in the Bridgeport region with 2 of our conference's finest, Lake Superior State versus UMass, and Bemidji State takes on the number 4 seed overall Wisconsin. We'll start with the Beavers, the mighty Badgers with 6 banners hanging from their rafters, but it was BSU that got out to the early start. Ross Armour gets the scoring started at 6:33 of the first period. Elias Rosen would add another in the closing seconds of the first frame, and Bemidji State is in business. Badgers get one back, but it wouldn't matter. In the second period, Ethan Somoza scores his 14th of the year. That makes it 3-1. Owen Silliger would add another, this one shorthanded on a crazy goal, stealing it away from Wisconsin goalie Robbie Baydoun. Somoza would score 2 on the night. Brendan Harris gets the empty netter. Bemidji State, the 4 seed in their region, they get the upset win 6-3 over Wisconsin. Zach Driscoll made 30 saves in the win. So they get the winner of UMass and Lake Superior State. The Minutemen, the favorites in this one. They are the 2 seed. As always, Merrick's Mittens looking strong in net for the Lakers. Minutemen get a goal midway through the first, but the Lakers have an answer in the form of Ashton Calder, his 16th of the season. That ties the game at 1. UMass would take over after that. They score 2 in the second, 2 more in the third, en route to a 5-1 victory. Mittens with 32 saves in the defeat. Lake Superior State finishes this season 19-7-3. So it's Bemidji State versus UMass in the region finals, and it was the Carson Jasevich show. He'll knock home the one-timer on the odd man rush. He scores another later in the first and 1 more in the second. Jasevich with the hat trick, 17 on the season. UMass wins 4-0. Driscoll with 24 saves in the loss. Massachusetts advances to the Frozen Four. In the Loveland region, we'll find our other WCHA team, Minnesota State. They're the number 2 seed and face Quinnipiac. The Mavericks making their 7th NCAA appearance in Division I hockey, including 5 in the last 8 years. However, they were 0-6, still winless in the big tourney. And a rough start, the Bobcats score 2 in the first, but they get one back in the second. Julian Napravnik the shot, Jake Jaremko with a deflection in front. Quinnipiac scores again, and it's a 2-goal game. But Nathan Smith would cut the lead to 1 with 5 minutes left in the game. And now it's pressure time. Still 3-2, about a minute left. Dryden McKay on the bench, and look at this rush by Jake Livingstone. He goes end-to-end, dishes to Cade Borchert. Just a sweet shot to tie the game, 3-3, and we head to overtime. Brendan Furry making it happen, gets it in close. Ryan Sandelin takes a whack at it, can't get it to go. Reggie Lutz driving away, and finally Sandelin puts it home. Minnesota State wins 4-3 in overtime. And congratulations to the Mavericks, their first ever NCAA Division I hockey victory. Dryden McKay, impressive as always. He made 27 saves. So on to the region finals on Sunday night to take on their in-state rival, the University of Minnesota. And the Mavericks dominate. They got the monkey off their back in Game 1. They've got their foot on the gas in Game 2. Sam Morton scores his 5th of the year. Sandelin figures into the scoring again with his 7th. Both those goals 2 minutes apart in the first period. They add to it in the third, midway through the frame. Nathan Smith gets his 7th of the year, and Dallas Gerads would add the empty netter. 4-0, Minnesota State cruises as they punch their ticket to their first ever Frozen Four. McKay with 22 saves on the night. Minnesota State with 27 shots on goal, 14 of them in the first period alone. So the Frozen Four begins April 8th in Pittsburgh with 3 teams from Minnesota. 2-time defending champ Minnesota Duluth takes on UMass, and Minnesota State versus St. Cloud State. Mavericks on the ice Thursday night. It's a 5 o'clock Eastern start. They've got the early game. That's live from Pittsburgh on ESPN2. The National Championship, Saturday night, April 10th. And we'll be back with a recap of the Frozen Four in 2 weeks. This has been Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps.